Hello, everyone. I wanted to jump on here and share a little bit about my book, Winks from God, Linking Life in Prayer. Something I learned in 2020 through a lot of suffering and pain that I went through after the loss of my mom and some physical ailments. God really brought out a passionate prayer life in me. He began to shift me from just having a prayer life to living a life of prayer. And He opened my eyes to see how God speaks through His Word, through daily life, to help us find tangible faith to link our life in prayer. And in this book, I share personal faith-building stories of inspiration that will activate your heart and your mind to see how you can link your life in prayer and begin to take big steps of faith and grow deeper in God's love. Let me give you an example. I have some hummingbird feeders on my back porch, and I have an olive tree out there. And one day, a hummingbird came and sat on my olive tree. And I was mesmerized by this because I'd never actually seen one sit before. And he sat there for quite a while. And I began to research these wonderful little birds, how magnificent they are and how wonderful they are. And I got to thinking, if God put so much detail in such a little bitty creature, why would He not put that many details in us and even more? And I shared that story in my book about how we are image bearers and we are created in His image, and He has put talents and abilities in us that He wants to bring out. And that is exactly what He did with me. He did it here. I didn't even realize I had this ability to write. I never realized I had this creative pathway that He opened up, but He did. And He did it for His purpose. He did it because He needed to fulfill something in His kingdom, and He used me to do that. So my hope is that this book helps you see through my personal experiences and my personal conversations how you can begin to connect the dots with these things we call coincidences to winks from God, and linking those with from your life to your prayer, and then walking that out by faith. And if you are looking to cultivate a deeper prayer life, to move from just having a prayer life to living a life of prayer, this book will help you. It will help you see these simple ways God is trying to do that. You're uniquely and wonderfully made, and He knows how to speak to you individually and help you see that. So thank you for joining me. In the comments below, I will put a link to where you can purchase the book. It is available at almost any bookstore online. But I do ask that if you can, purchase it from Westbow Press. That's who published my book, and that's where I get the most return on my investment into this book. Thank you very much for joining me, and be blessed.